Chapter 11. The Divine Emperor Beast. You are listening at NovelFull.audio. After many years of gaming experience, Chu Bai had never encountered such a situation. A 10,000 health boss right off the bat. Chu Bai cast the scanning skill. Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor. Level 0 grade. Divine Emperor Beast health points. 10,000. No one knows when it came to starter village 77,777, and no one knows where it came from. It's mysterious and its entire body is filled with extremely strong demonic chi. However, due to some special reason, the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor's power has almost completely dissipated and it has become extremely weak. Skill. Continuous Flash Strike, can teleport 10 meters each time, can be released twice in a row. The first attack after the flash strike deals an additional 200% damage to the enemy. Cooldown 30 seconds. Cat Emperor Trifecta. Locks onto a target and instantly appears behind it. At an extremely fast speed, it attacks 3 times consecutively. The first time, the damage is normal. The subsequent 2 times, the damage increases continuously. Every attack has a 10% chance of hitting the main artery, forcefully taking 10% of the target's maximum HP. Cooldown 3 minutes. Chu Bai. A Divine Emperor Beast. What? Was this a boss that could appear in a starter village? Chu Bai doubted his own eyes. Even so, how could a Divine Emperor Beast only have such low attributes? After seeing the introduction of the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor, Chu Bai understood. The beast's strength had almost completely dissipated. In other words, this Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor was a Divine Emperor, but its HP was comparable to a silver boss. Chu Bai's eyes flickered with excitement. Taking a closer look at this monster, it did seem to be a little different from an ordinary demonized civet cat. Meow. After being attacked by Chu Bai, the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor flew into a rage and instantly vanished. The first skill, Continuous Flash Strike. However, after it was used, Chu Bai's also used his infinite ultimate. If you had met any other player, they wouldn't have been able to do anything to you. Unfortunately, you met me. Chu Bai laughed. Whoosh, he also used Flash Strike and disappeared. As for the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor, it appeared right where Chu Bai was a moment, but Chu Bai had already landed somewhere else. After a second teleportation, the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor vanished again. Chu Bai continuously unleashed the skill that had no cooldown. Within a few seconds, his figure continuously appeared in more than 10 different places. Meow, the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor stood rooted to the ground, dumbfounded. Why was there a human who could dodge faster than him? On top of that, the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor's skill had a cooldown while Chu Bai's somehow did not. He used Flash Strike to attack the Cat Emperor from behind, extending the duration of the battle state. Heavenly Lightning Break. In an instant, Chu Bai appeared 10 meters away again and accumulated Heavenly Lightning Break. Boom, then, the attack was sent crashing toward the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor. The damage was not significant, but that was not important. Chu Bai was waiting. He was waiting for this Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor to use its real ultimate move. He was baiting it. After Chu Bai finished attacking, he stood on the spot and did not move. He gave the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor a look as if he could not teleport anymore. As expected, when the Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor saw this, its blood-red eyes bulged and a demonic light erupted from its body. Whoosh, Cat Emperor Trifecta was released, and the beast disappeared on the spot. At the same time, a system notification sounded in Chu Bai's mind. Ding! You have obtained the ultimate skill Cat Emperor Trifecta. The corners of Chu Bai's mouth curled up slightly. The moment the Cat Emperor disappeared from sight, Chu Bai once again used Flash to teleport away. The Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor appeared behind Chu Bai's original position, and its attack struck thin air. Meow, it let out a roar from its throat, looking extremely angry. My turn. Cat Emperor Trifecta. Chu Bai could dodge the heavenly demon Cat Emperor, but its skills had a cooldown, so it could not dodge Chu Bai. Chu Bai instantly appeared behind it. Whoosh. 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 3 consecutive swipes. 21, 0.41, 0.2000. The third attack directly triggered 10% of the maximum HP. Chu Bai had infinite uses. Now, he only needed to touch the luck that dealt 10% of the target's maximum health. Cat Emperor Trifecta. Whoosh. 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 -20, -41, -63, Cat Emperor Trifecta. 2000, 0.42, 0.64. In a short 30 seconds, Chu Bai released 3 consecutive ultimates. After the last 10% damage was triggered, the heavenly demon Cat Emperor's HP bar was fully emptied. Ding! You have leveled up to level 5. Health points +10, mana points +10. Obtained 5 points to freely distribute among attributes. Ding! Your level has increased to level 6. Ding! Ding! You have leveled up to level 8. Health points +10, mana points +10. Obtained 5 points to freely distribute among attributes. Golden light flickered continuously on Chu Bai's body, and his condition returned to its peak state. He directly reached level 8. The Divine Emperor's Beast gave me 4 levels. Chu Bai sighed. What could he do about it? This boss was currently level 0, and its strength was almost depleted. It was already very good to be able to level up by 4 levels. In fact, Chu Bai was very satisfied. A pile of items fell to the ground. Ding! Congratulations on obtaining the first kill of the Divine Emperor Beast. Reputation +100,000, gold coins +1,000. Ding! Congratulations on obtaining the first kill of the Divine Emperor Beast. The system will release a worldwide announcement. Do you want to hide your ID? Chu Bai replied, I won't hide it. Post it another 20 times. Please emphasize my ID, thank you. System. Omega. At this moment, in Starter Village #99999. Feng Ling had just killed a silver boss. It's only been less than 3 hours. The first kill of a silver boss. I'm surely the first in Destiny to do it. On the player leaderboard, with Bai Feng gone, I'm definitely going to enter the top 5. No. I want to enter the top 3. I want to be on top. And I want to take down the Emperor. Feng Ling sneered. Bai Feng's stuff is really useful though. Even a level 3 player like me can solo a silver boss. Damn it. No wonder you were in the limelight so much. I already have some of those things. Doesn't the limelight belong to me now? Feng Ling sneered and muttered to himself. Ding! The system will release a worldwide announcement. Do you want to hide your ID? Don't hide your ID, release it 10 times. Feng Ling replied to the system. Ding! I can only release it 5 times at most. Feng Ling frowned. Then why was Bai Yi announced to have killed the bronze boss 10 times? Ding! Because that was the first clear announcement in the world, I made an exception. Rincewind nodded helplessly. Okay, just post it. Then, the system notification sounded. Ding! Players all over the world, please take note. Sino Warzone 99999 Starter Village player, Feng Ling, has achieved the first kill of a silver boss. This is the announcement. Ding! Whoosh! The system announcement came, and the entire world Warzone was in an uproar. F***CK. Great God, Feng Ling is awesome. As expected of him. How long has it been since he got the first kill on a silver boss? Vicious. As expected of a god. Now that God Bai is gone, I'm a fan of Feng Ling. And he didn't let me down. First kill of a silver boss. Awesome. How long has it even been? It's only been a few hours and we've already gotten the first clear of a silver boss. Can we still have fun? Is the difference between players that big? Great God, Feng Ling is awesome. There were no players in Feng Ling's line of sight, but he could almost hear the exclamations of the players in the distance. He liked this feeling. Awesome. Now the limelight is all mine. Bai Yi right. He, how can a first kill of the bronze boss compare to me? However, in the next second. Ding. Players all over the world, please take note. Sino Warzone 77777 starter village player, Bai Yi, emphasis, has achieved the first kill of Divine Emperor Beast. This is the announcement. Ding. Players all over the world, please take note. Ding. Ding. Players all over the world, please take note. Sino Warzone 77777 starter village player, Bai Yi, emphasis, has achieved the first kill of Divine Emperor Beast. This is the announcement. Everyone, Feng Ling, Chapter 12. Divine Emperor Equipment. You are listening at novelfull.audio. They were dumbfounded. Right now, everyone was stunned. All the starter villages in the world zone seemed to fall silent for a moment. After that, the entire world was in an uproar. F***CK. The first kill of the Divine Emperor Beast. Did I hear wrongly? God. This is a Divine Emperor Beast we're talking about. Even the trashiest Divine Emperor Beast should have more than 100 million HP according to previous experiences, right? How can someone kill a Divine Emperor Beast right after entering the game? How can a boss of this level even exist in a starter village? What? What is this? Who is this Bai Yi? F***CK. First kill of a Divine Emperor Beast. Aren't Divine Emperor Beasts only meant to show up during the middle stages of the game and need a whole group of people to kill? I must be losing it. F***CK, isn't that Bai Yi from our starter village? It's the same Bai Yi who issued the system announcement to hunt down old Dream Tian Yu and Tian Xing. Awesome. I'm so F***king lucky to meet him. Hey there, beauty, let's get to know each other. I'm acquainted with the great Bai Yi. What? What's my relationship with him? He killed me in seconds. Sakura Nation. What? Who is this Bai Yi from the Sino Warzone? How is this possible? How is it possible for someone to kill a Divine Emperor Beast at this stage? Is he cheating? He's not cheating. There are no cheats here. Is he just lucky? Investigate. We must find him. Murica. Wait. Are you kidding me? Who is this Bai Yi? I've never heard of him. Look into him. We must find out everything about this person. Feng Ling stood rooted to the ground. His expression just now was still filled with joy and arrogance, but in the next second, it froze. F***CK Bai Yi. He gritted his teeth and looked furious. He had just received the system announcement for his silver boss's first clear and now there was a Divine Emperor Beast's first clear. Then what was the point of him beating the silver boss first? Now, everyone was only shocked by the first kill of the Divine Emperor Beast. He looked like a clown. Wait. Feng Ling said angrily, System, didn't you say that you can only send it 5 times? Why did Bai Yi send it 10 times, no, 20 times? Why can't I do it? Why did you emphasize his ID? Ding. Because his first kill was the Divine Emperor Beast, I made an exception and sent it a few more times. Feng Ling, Motherf***ker. He clenched his fists. Then, Feng Ling stormed out. Is there anyone from Feng Ling Dynasty? Come with me to find the gold boss. As long as we find the gold boss today, anyone who comes with me will be rewarded 10,000 yuan. Feng Ling shouted an announcement. He had to kill another gold boss to regain his dignity. On the other side, Chu Bai laughed mockingly. I guess the first kill of a silver boss should have been a joyous one, right? Then, Chu Bai picked up all the items dropped by the heavenly demon cat emperor. Aside from the HP and mana recovery potions and coins, there were a total of 2 pieces of equipment and a scroll. One of them shone with a dazzling yellow light that was exclusive to Divine Emperor equipment. The drop rate of equipment was very low. The Divine Emperor beast would not have a 100% chance of dropping a Divine Emperor equipment. The drop rate was about 10%. Therefore, Chu Bai's luck was considered very good. A ring. Good stuff. Chu Bai picked up the Divine Emperor. Grade ring. In any game, ordinary equipment included armor, combat boots, combat pants, knee pads, weapons, wrist guards, and helmets. These 6 were common equipment. There were a few rarer types of equipment such as necklaces, rings, masks, and cloaks. This kind of equipment usually had some rare attributes. However, the drop rate was even lower. Space ring. Grade. Divine Emperor equipment. Usage requirement. None. An extremely rare ring made from rare spatial crystals. There is a large dimension in the ring that can store items. The heavenly demon cat emperor unintentionally picked it up in the starter village and carried it with him. Attributes. Comprehension +5, Charm +5, Luck +5. Chu Bai. It's a spatial ring. Chu Bai revealed a pleasantly surprised expression. To him, this might be the best possible situation. It would be awkward for him if a Divine Emperor. Level weapon or armor dropped now. Either Chu Bai would not be able to equip it at his current level, or even if he could, it might only be a low-level Divine Emperor equipment. Its stats would not be high, and it would be redundant after a while. Moreover, it would not be worth much by then. There was also probably no appraiser in the starter village who could appraise Divine Emperor equipment. An interspatial ring was really good. Moreover, there was no need to appraise this particular equipment. Players had storage backpacks, which only had 50 slots. If they wanted to expand it, they would have to spend money. Not only was it expensive, but they could only expand to 200 slots at most. It was not enough for the end game. In fact, Chu Bai already occupied 10 slots. This spatial ring had 20 cubic meters of space. It was truly indispensable to Chu Bai. Although there was no increase in attributes such as attack, defense, and health, this spatial ring increased the 3 most difficult fixed attributes in any game: luck, charm, and comprehension. Any increase in these 3 attributes was a windfall. Good stuff. Chu Bai put the spatial ring on his finger and looked at the second piece of equipment. Chapter 13. Ding. You have entered an extremely dangerous area, please leave immediately. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. It was an armor that was emitting golden light. It was a gold.grade equipment. I wonder if I need to appraise it. Gold.grade equipment required an appraiser to appraise it. However, that was for level 10 and above gold.grade equipment. If it was below level 10, there was no need to appraise it. Heavenly Demon Armor. Grade. Gold usage requirement. Level 8 Close Combat Profession. A piece of armor stained with demonic energy. It boasts powerful defense and contains some kind of unique power. Attributes. HP plus 500, Defense plus 90, all damage received reduced by 10%, magic damage received reduced by 20%, darkness magic damage received reduced by 50%. Skill. Heavenly Demon Protection. Releases the demonic energy in the heavenly demon armor to protect the body. The demonic energy cover lasts for 10 seconds. It can block a total of 500 points of damage. During activation, defense will increase by 20%. When the duration ends or the shield is broken, it will enter cooldown mode. Cooldown: 3 minutes. Another good one. Chu Bai's eyes lit up. In the early stages of the game, a gold.grade equipment's attributes were terrifying. This was only a level 8 gold.grade equipment too. It increases HP by 500, which was nearly double Chu Bai's 280 basic HP. What was even crazier was the 90 points of defense. Currently, the average player's attack power was probably only around 50. With just this armor on, they could no longer break through Chu Bai's defense. They could only deal the one mandatory point of damage to him. Most importantly, this equipment also came with a powerful defensive skill. Chu Bai immediately replaced the bronze.grade Wolf King armor and looked at his attributes. Character: Bai Yi level 8 title. None hunger. 80 reputation. 101,000 gold coins. 1,000 gold, 3 silver, 9 copper, 3 fixed attributes. Luck: 15, charm. 15, comprehension. 15 4 basic attributes. Constitution: 20, spirit. 50, strength. 95, agility. 20 HP, 780 mana. 580 attack power. 142 magic attack. 100 defense. 134 movement speed. 42 critical strike rate. 0, at the very least, this HP in defense won't have me instantly killed, right? Chu Bai exhaled and looked at the last scroll. Silent scroll. Grade: Holy Seal, a scroll that contains extremely powerful energy. After using it, the effect ignores levels and grades. It can freeze a unit for 15 seconds. After using it, it will disappear. D*MN. Forcefully freezing for 15 seconds, perhaps it did not seem to be worthy of the so-called Holy Seal grade, but it ignored levels and grades. In other words, level 100 Holy Seal beasts could be controlled for 15 seconds. What is with this heavenly demon cat emperor? Can it even drop these things? Chu Bai put the things into his backpack and found a shoe stained with blood where the heavenly demon cat emperor had disappeared. Chu Bai walked over. Blood-stained shoes. A few days ago, the heavenly demon cat emperor killed a woman who walked in from the starter village. Because it liked the smell of her shoes, it kept them. Chu Bai. She's not the village chief's wife, is she? Chu Bai suppressed his disgust and put the shoes into his backpack. Then, he walked to the heavenly demon cat emperor's corpse and cast Gather. The monster's corpse would remain in play for 10 minutes. Some monsters would have items that could be collected. Gathering skill. Basic class skills for players. Can be used to gather plants, items from dead monsters, crystals, and so on. Currently has a 100% chance of successfully collecting bronze items, 50% chance of successfully collecting silver items, 10% chance of successfully collecting gold items, 1% chance of successfully collecting demon items, 0.1% chance of successfully collecting celestial items, 0% chance of collecting divine emperor items. No cooldown, no consumption. Current level 1, ding. Gathering failed. Gathering proficiency increased. Chu Bai raised his eyebrows. As expected. Ding. Gathering failed. Gathering proficiency increased. Ding. Gathering failed. Gathering proficiency increased. Ding. Gathering failed. Ding. You have successfully collected Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor's Egg. Chu Bai. Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor's Egg. Grade. Unknown, It is a very precious item of the heavenly demon cat emperor. It seems to be an ingredient or perhaps has other effects. Chu Bai. He subconsciously wanted to throw this thing away, but, thinking that he had collected it from a divine emperor beast, he still put it in his interspatial ring. Ding! Target has no item to collect. Chu Bai stood up and prepared to continue walking. When he raised his head, he suddenly frowned. Wasn't this a forest just now? Had he not been farming demonized civet cats and fighting this heavenly demon cat emperor in a forest? He remembered that there were trees around him just now. He was in a forest. When he picked up the shoes just now, there were trees around him. Why did the surroundings suddenly become a dark mountain range? Chu Bai looked behind him. It was not a forest, but a mountain range. This complex mountain range was nothing like the flat forest terrain he had just fought in. Is this the true nature of the dark abyss? Chu Bai frowned. Ding! Player Bai Yi, please note that you have entered an extremely dangerous area. Please leave immediately. Please leave immediately. Ding! Player Bai Yi, please take note. Ding! Suddenly, the system notification sounded in Chu Bai's mind. Chapter 14. Mysterious Girl. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chu Bai had never encountered such a situation before. The urgency of system notification made Chu Bai even more nervous. The environment had completely changed. There was no way out. No wonder no one had ever walked out of the dark abyss. Perhaps the forest was just an illusion of this place. It doesn't seem to be an illusion, though. Chu Bai touched the stone beside him. Then I can only go forward. Chu Bai knew that in this situation, he probably would not be able to escape even if he went back. He might as well explore this so-called dark abyss. Chu Bai held the novice sword and walked forward. The terrain of this place was complex. There were no trees, only uneven mountains and rocks. The higher mountains in the distance were covered by black fog and were a little blurry. There was a huge mountain in front of him. It was especially tall and blocked the way forward, but there was a cave. Chu Bai took a deep breath and walked inside. There was nothing special inside the cave. After some walking, he saw the exit. When he walked out of the cave, the scene in front of him stunned Chu Bai. Ahead, through the fog, Chu Bai seemed to be looking at a large hall. The hall seemed to be quite far away. It was wrapped in fog and gave off a sinister feeling. Chu Bai could be considered a veteran player. This scene was something that could usually only be encountered in the later stages of the game. Is this still Starter Village? Chu Bai was secretly shocked. The Divine Emperor Beast, the mysterious darkness, the huge hall. Ding! You have successfully explored the secret map of Starter Village 77777, Sealing Temple. Reputation plus 100,000. Ding! Player Bai Yi, please take note. This area is extremely dangerous. Please leave quickly. Ding! Player Bai Yi, please take note. This map is extremely dangerous. Please leave quickly. The system notifications kept coming. In this atmosphere, with such an urgent system notification, Chu Bai also panicked. Go back. He turned to look at the cave behind him, and then his pupils constricted. F***ck. The cave was gone. The mountain behind him had disappeared, and behind him was a boundless dark mountain range. He walked back tentatively. The mountain was either hidden or gone. He could not touch it anymore. F***ck. He wanted to leave this place. However, how could he leave? Chu Bai looked at the huge hall in front of him. Phew, Chu Bai took a deep breath, then braced himself and walked forward. In any case, he had a chance to revive. Since he could not leave, he would go and take a look. Soon, Chu Bai arrived at the front of the hall. It was a simple and solemn design. At this moment, a loud bang sounded. The door of the hall was sent flying open, and a figure lumbered out of it. Chu Bai dodged to one side and looked at the figure. It was a giant. Divine Wind Guardian. Level, grade, description. Skill. Chu Bai. There seemed to be no need to be shocked. Chu Bai was level 8, and the detection limit of the scanning spell was level 18. It seemed quite understandable that he could not detect the giant's attributes on such a map. However, it was already dead. Its body was even turning into nothingness. The giant suddenly dropped a bunch of items, but since Chu Bai was not the one who killed it, he could not pick them up. He just took a casual look. Divine Wind Heavenly Demon Halberd. Grade. Super Divine Artifact. Usage requirement. Unidentified. Cannot be used. Chu Bai. Super Divine Artifact. Then this Divine Wind Guardian is a super divine monster. Chu Bai was secretly shocked. This thing just died, and to be able to kill a super divine beast. Holy Annihilation. Holy Seal. What else was in this hall? Chu Bai gulped. Then, he mustered his courage and walked into the hall with the novice sword. The moment Chu Bai entered the hall, everything was pitch black. When he looked back again, the door behind him had already disappeared. It had also turned into endless darkness. There was a purple light ahead. Chu Bai walked forward. Just as he was about to approach the light, a roar similar to a dragon sounded in the huge space. Chu Bai. A dragon. As the monster of the highest level in any game, how could there be a dragon in this starter village? Buzz, a dragon's roar sounded again. Then, in front of Chu Bai, a red light suddenly appeared from below. A red dragon nearly 1,000 meters tall soared into the sky and spat flames at the ground below. Ding! You have obtained the ultimate skill Flaming Dragon Breath. Chu Bai. Royal Evil Dragon. Level, grade, health points, description, skills. Was this still a starter village? Whoosh, right then, a purple light flashed. Chu Bai saw a girl in a white dress forcefully resist the Royal Evil Dragon's fiery breath. Her body directly pierced through the Royal Evil Dragon, and dragon let out a shocking roar. Ding! You have obtained the ultimate skill Purple Holy Flash. Then, Chu Bai saw a series of damage numbers popping up above Royal Evil Dragon's head. .19980103000, nearly 2 billion damage in one move. What was this holy seal? After the 2 billion damage, the Royal Evil Dragon's health bar had only dropped by 1%. Chu Bai. He was completely dumbfounded. Roar, the dragon roared again as the girl smashed down and stopped beside Chu Bai. Cough, then, she spat out a mouthful of blood. Are you all right? Chu Bai asked subconsciously. Mysterious girl. Level, grade, health points, description, skills. The girl glanced at Chu Bai. Purple eyes. A human. You die too. The dragon roared and spat out a powerful dragon breath. Chu Bai had no way of dodging. Whoosh, the girl rushed in front of Chu Bai. Purple light shone from her body, blocking the dragon breath. She then turned to look at Chu Bai. Can you help me block this for a minute? Ding! Congratulations on triggering the only hidden quest in the starter village, defend against the Royal Evil Dragon. Mission reward. Unknown. Mission duration. 1 minute. Do you accept? Chu Bai. This so-called hidden mission meant that it could only be triggered once. Only once. Before he could speak, the girl threw a scroll to Chu Bai. Ding! You have obtained, Invincible Scroll. Invincible Scroll. Grade. Holy Annihilation, a mysterious scroll that contains immense power. Effect. After using it, you can enter an absolutely invincible state for a minute. Please. Chu Bai said, I'll give it a try. Ding. You have successfully accepted the mission, defend against the Royal Evil Dragon. Thank you. Then, Chu Bai accumulated power on the spot. The girl was shocked to see this. Whoosh, following that, Chu Bai's figure flashed in front of the Royal Evil Dragon with a purple light. Roar, human, get lost. The Royal Evil Dragon roared and turned its fiery dragon breath toward Chu Bai. However, Chu Bai was invincible right now. He resisted the dragon's breath and continuously released purple holy flash. Even with his current attributes, this attack dealt hundreds of thousands of damage. Whoosh! 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 Roar, the dragon cried out in pain. Meanwhile, the girl leaped into the air. 10 beautiful shadows of huge fox tails appeared behind her. With her eyes closed, it was like an anime or sci-fi movie when a character was charging energy. The purple and white power around her kept pouring into her body. She was preparing her ultimate move. At first, Chu Bai was puzzled. Why had she not used such a powerful scroll for herself? It turned out that she needed to charge up her ultimate skill without being interrupted. Even if she was invincible, she could still be interrupted. Get lost. The Royal Evil Dragon roared at Chu Bai. Meanwhile, Chu Bai was continuously releasing powerful moves to attack him. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Roar, don't even try to change your fate. The Royal Evil Dragon roared. 1 minute of absolute invincibility meant that Chu Bai would not be in any danger, but the Royal Evil Dragon ignored him and rushed toward the girl. Chu Bai could not stop it at all. F***CK. For the only hidden quest in the starter village, I'll go all out. Chu Bai took out the scroll that had dropped from the heavenly demon cat emperor and crushed it. Ding! You have successfully used Silent Scroll. That the Royal Evil Dragon's huge body froze in the air. 15 seconds later, Chu Bai had been holding on for 50.5 seconds. The dragon recovered and charged at the girl in the sky. I can't stop it anymore, Chu Bai cried. When the Royal Evil Dragon rushed in front of the girl, she opened her purple eyes. In the next moment, a purple light covered the entire space. When Chu Bai opened his eyes, the girl was already standing behind the Royal Evil Dragon. Chu Bai stood below and was stunned. What happened? 20000000000. A huge number appeared above the Royal Evil Dragon's head, and its HP bar was emptied. Chu Bai. Chapter 15. Heaven. Defying Pet, Calamity Fox. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Chu Bai watched as the huge Royal Evil Dragon fell from the sky. As it fell, its body was cut in half. Gulp, Chu Bai gulped. She, insta. Killed it. Ding. Congratulations on completing the mission, defend against the Royal Evil Dragon. Chu Bai then looked at the girl in the sky. Her body swayed and fell. With a loud bang, her body smashed a hole through the ground, and Chu Bai ran over. Ha! Chu Bai suddenly realized that he could see her data clearly. Mysterious girl. Level 0, grade none, health points 1000, a mysterious girl who came out of nowhere. There seems to be an extremely terrifying power in her body, but in the end, she's just a cute and innocent little girl. Please cherish her. Current status. Near death. Skill. None, Chu Bai. Cute little girl. Are you messing with me? Chu Bai did not believe this introduction. He had just seen how terrifying she was just now. However. Near-death state. Was she going to die? The girl lay on the ground. There was no dust on her body, as if her dress could isolate all filth. Only then did Chu Bai size her up. She could not even be called a young woman. She was really just a little girl. She looked like she was only 8 to 10 years old. She was a bona fide loli. Her skin was extremely fair, and her small face was a demonic face that Chu Bai had never seen since he could remember. She was such a young girl, but her small face was already indescribably beautiful. She could only be described as inhuman. She was like a fairy that had fallen into the mortal world. Her purple princess dress was especially beautiful. It was obvious that it was not an ordinary item. She wore no shoes, revealing a pair of small and cute feet. Sigh, I wonder what reward I can get. I've already used my silent scroll. I just hope that the value I obtain won't be lower than this. Chu Bai sighed. This NPC did not look straightforward. He should be able to get a good reward. Ugh. After a while, the girl's long eyelashes trembled slightly, and then she slowly opened her eyes. You're awake. Chu Bai looked at her and asked. Oddly enough, her eyes were no longer purple, but a normal black. The girl's eyes revealed confusion. She sat up and blinked her beautiful big eyes as she stared at Chu Bai. However, her face was very pale, and so were her lips. I've done what I promised you. Do you have anything for me? Chu Bai asked. The girl's eyes were still confused. Hey, don't play dumb. I used up a holy seal item. Chu Bai panicked when he saw this scene and quickly explained. Then, she looked at Chu Bai and opened her arms. Ha! Chu Bai was stunned. Could it be that she was just planning to give him a hug as compensation? I'm telling you, don't think that you're cute and a hug is enough to compensate for a holy seal item. Although I'm afraid of you, I still have a chance to revive. We have to be reasonable. Chu Bai continued explaining. Master. She opened her arms and called out to Chu Bai in a childish voice. Her voice was soft and carried a sense of weakness and exhaustion. It was completely different from the coldness and sharpness from before. Chu Bai. He was talking animatedly here, and then his entire body froze in place. Chu Bai stiffly lowered his head to look at her. Seeing Chu Bai looking at her, the girl sat on the ground and revealed a pale smile. Her beautiful eyes were filled with tears. Master. Chu Bai. Hey, what's wrong? Chu Bai was dumbfounded. She then stood up and reached out to hug Chu Bai, her little head gently rubbing against Chu Bai's chest. It was too heartwarming. Master. Chu Bai gulped. Could she have lost her memory along with the dissipation of her power? At that moment, Chu Bai suddenly realized that blood was continuously dripping from the top of her head. 100.100. She only had a total of 1000 HP. If she lost 100 HP a second, would she die in 10 seconds? Master. I'm so tired. The girl hugged Chu Bai, and her voice became softer in Chu Bai's arms. Her body gradually became illusory. Hey, are you going to die? You're so powerful, don't die. Chu Bai held her shoulders. The girl raised her head and opened her eyes with difficulty. Her eyes gradually lost their spark. Master. I miss you. Then, she closed her eyes completely. Her body had lost its strength, but her hands were still subconsciously grabbing Chu Bai's clothes. Chu Bai quickly supported her. System, is she going to die? Chu Bai hurriedly asked. Ding. Yes, she will die in 8 seconds. Is there a way to save her? Before the system's reply sounded, another system notification sounded. Ding. Calamity Fox requests to acknowledge you as its master. Do you accept? Chu Bai. He froze. Chu Bai lowered his head to look at the girl in his arms. She had completely closed her eyes, but her hand was still holding onto Chu Bai tightly. Illusory tears could be seen flowing down her face. There was no time to think. Agreed. Ding. You have successfully obtained the pet Calamity Fox. The moment the system notification sounded, the girl's figure dissolved into white and purple specks. However, Chu Bai did not notice that the corners of her mouth, which was buried in Chu Bai's arms, revealed a happy smile the moment Chu Bai accepted the request. She disappeared from Chu Bai's arms. The specks gathered on the ground and gradually materialized into the appearance of a small snow-white fox. There was an additional connection between Chu Bai and her. So, did she survive? Chu Bai pondered for a moment before squatting down and reaching out to caress the little snow fox. On the ground, the little fox opened its beautiful eyes and shook its body as it looked at Chu Bai. Woo, woo, she shouted happily at Chu Bai and rubbed against the back of his hand. Ding. Please name your pet. Chu Bai looked at the little snow fox circling around him and said, then let's call her Lil Shuer. Ding. Lil Shuer name has been successfully fixed. Woo, Lil Shuer kept yapping at Chu Bai, her little tail wagging as if she really liked this name. I never expected you to become my pet. Chu Bai picked her up, and she nestled comfortably in Chu Bai's arms. Such an awesome existence had insta-killed a dragon and became his pet. Then it seemed that he did not lose out. A white teleportation array lit up in front of him. Chu Bai carried Lil Shuer and stepped inside. Ding. You have entered the dark abyss. With a flash of light, Chu Bai returned to the forest. Woo, Little Shuer cried out and then jumped onto Chu Bai's shoulder, her little head rubbing against Chu Bai's neck. Chu Bai checked her stats. Calamity Fox. Level 0 grade. 7th grade pet health points. 1000 mana. 10,000 attack power. 30 magic attack. 500 defense. 10 SPD. 50 current favorability towards you. 90 life and death together skills. Heavenly healing. The Calamity Fox possesses extremely powerful magic genes and Holy Spirit power. With the existence of the Calamity Fox, no one in the world will die. Effect. Releases the Holy Spirit power in the body. It can heal up to 5 units, including the user, immediately recovering 50% of maximum HP mana cost. 500, cooldown. 30 seconds. Light of the Holy Spirit. The power of the Holy Spirit bestows upon the world. Effect. Releases the light of the Holy Spirit for 10 seconds, enveloping up to 5 units including the user. Removes all ailments and restores 10% of maximum HP every second. At the same time, provides immunity to all ailments for 10 seconds. Mana cost. 1000, cooldown. 2 minutes. Resurrection spell. With the existence of the Holy Spirit, there will be no calamity in the world. Effect. Choose a target, other than yourself, and cast the resurrection spell. The resurrection spell will last for 7 seconds on the target. If a unit dies within 7 seconds, the target will be revived at full health. After casting the spell, the target's level will be reduced by 5 levels. Mana cost. 10,000, cooldown. 15 days. Can be used 3 times in a lifetime. Current number of uses. 3/3. Phantom transformation. After release, it can transform into a human form for an hour. No mana consumption. Cooldown. 1 day. Chu Bai. Chapter 16. The 4 major rankings released. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Chu Bai was completely stunned on the spot. This is a grade 7 pet. Are you kidding me? Normal pets were divided into grade 3 ornamental pets and grade 4 ornamental pets. As the name implied, pets of the 3rd and 4th grades could only be used for ornamental purposes and had no combat power. When a pet reached grade 5, it would have the ability to cooperate in combat. After grade 5 were 6, 7, 8, and 9. After grade 9 pets, there were demon pets, celestial pets, heavenly pets, divine emperor pets, super divine pets, holy annihilation pets, and holy seal pets. Generally speaking, when a pet reached grade 7, its combat power was not ordinary. As for Lil Schwer, she was a grade 7 pet, but level 0, 10,000 mana points, 500 magic attack power. This is called a grade 7 pet. This was not the main point. The main point was Lil Schwer's skill. Heavenly Healing. The first skill stunned Chu Bai on the spot. 50% maximum HP group recovery effect. After all, the healing ability of a priest only had a maximum HP of 20%. Furthermore, it could only heal 1 unit. The cooldown was as high as 1 minute. Lil Schwer's heavenly healing only had a cooldown of 30 seconds, which was extremely crazy. Light of the Holy Spirit, AoE 10% HP recovery every 10 seconds. At the same time, it has an immunity to all negative effects. After 10 seconds, your HP bar will be full. The cooldown is only 2 minutes. It was ridiculous. What was even more ridiculous was the third skill, Resurrection, which directly broke Chu Bai's understanding. In any game, Chu Bai had never seen the skill Resurrection. It was impossible for a priest to have Resurrection. If he died, he was dead. The only exception was the ultimate item Prayer's Glass. However, a resurrection spell was right in front of Chu Bai. He could use it 3 times in a lifetime, which meant that Chu Bai had a total of 5 lives, including the free resurrection. As for the phantom transformation, he could turn Lil Schwer into that beautiful little loli every day for an hour. This is called a calamity fox. How is this a calamity? Chu Bai turned his head to look at Lil Schwer on his shoulder. How was this related to calamity? Oh my God, this was simply a moving fountain of health. Such a terrifying existence had actually become Chu Bai's pet and companion. After so many years, he had never seen such an insane pet. Lil Schwer, use phantom transformation. Woo, Lil Schwer cried out. Then, white light surged from her body, and the little loli in a purple dress stood beside Chu Bai. Master. Lil Schwer happily hugged Chu Bai. Lil Schwer, do you remember what happened just now? Lil Schwer blinked her large eyes in confusion before shaking her little head. You really don't remember? Chu Bai muttered to himself. Forget it, I won't think about that anymore. Let's go, I'll bring you to level up. Yes, yes, yes. With that, Chu Bai pulled her forward. In the dark abyss, back in the forest, Chu Bai was fighting a group of demonized civet cats. Lil Schwer was hiding at the side, holding the meat bun Chu Bai gave her and dancing with joy. Master, you can do it. With Lil Schwer around, Chu Bai did not have to worry about his health. Heavenly lightning break continued to rain down, and Lil Schwer's healing technique refilled his HP whenever it dropped to half. Ding! Lil Schwer has leveled up to level 1. Health points plus 100, mana points plus 1000, magic attack power plus 100. Ding! Lil Schwer has leveled up to level 2. Health points plus 100, mana points plus 1000, magic attack power plus 100. Chu Bai brought Lil Schwer along all the way until she reached level 2. Her phantom transformation time had also expired, and she turned into the cute little snow fox sitting on Chu Bai's shoulder. Are you tired? Chu Bai patted the little fellow on his shoulder. Woo! Lil Schwer cried out. Go back and rest. Then, Chu Bai put her into the pet space. Phew, Chu Bai took a deep breath and stretched. The leveling of this game is too slow. I've been grinding for 2 hours and only reached 15% of level 8. I have to find a high-level monster. I'll go to the village chief in the starter village to see if this shoe belongs to his wife. Then, Chubai walked toward the starter village. Ding! Attention to all players, the player level rankings has been activated. Ding! Attention to all players. The pet rankings has been activated. Ding! Attention to all players, the equipment rankings have been activated. Ding! Attention to all players, the hidden class ranking has been activated. Ding! Attention to all players, the gold coin exchange system has been activated. A series of system notifications sounded frantically. F***CK. It's finally open. I don't even have the money to buy medicine. I can finally exchange it for money now. Level rankings, let's see who's the most awesome now. Ding! You are ranked first on the level rankings. Do you want to hide your ID? Ding! Your equipment, Broken Glass, is ranked first on the equipment rankings. Do you want to hide your ID? Ding! Your equipment, Space Ring, is ranked 6th on the equipment rankings. Do you want to hide your ID? Ding! Your pet Lil Schwer is ranked first on the pet rankings. Do you want to hide your ID? Chubai replied, don't hide it. And add a thick highlighted ID. After speaking, Chubai also opened the various rankings as he walked toward the beginner village. Level ranking. First place. Level 8, class. Swordsman, nickname. Baiyi second place. Level 6, class. Swordsman, nickname. Emperor third place. Level 6, class. Assassin, nickname. Shadow fourth place. Level 6, class. Swordsman, nickname. One sword is useless fifth place. Level 5, class. Fire Mage, nickname. Fire Firmament sixth place. Level 5, class. Lightning Mage, nickname. Thunderous Battle 7th, level 5, class. Archer, nickname. Divine Wind 8th place. Level 5, class. Lightning Mage, nickname. Dancing Rain 9th place. Level 5, class. Nun, nickname. Playboy 10th place. Level 5, class. Swordsman, nickname. Cloud Slayer equipment ranking. First place. Equipment. Broken Glass, grade. Holy Seal, owner. Baiyi second place. Equipment. Sacred Heart, grade. Holy Seal, owner. Little Cutie third place. Equipment. Divine Armament Diagram, grade. Holy Seal, owner. Foam Ling fourth place. Equipment. Shadow Chasing, grade. Holy Seal, owner. Shadow fifth, equipment. Yellow Springs, grade. Holy Annihilation, owner. Emperor sixth, equipment. Space Ring, grade. Divine Emperor, owner. Baiyi 7th, equipment. Boundless Emperor armor, grade. Divine Emperor, owner. One sword is useless 8th, equipment. Heavenly Feather Exquisite Satin, grade. Divine Emperor, owner. Dancing Rain 9th, equipment. Sky Thunder Sword, grade. Divine Emperor, owner. North Wind 10th, equipment. Sky Flower, grade. Divine Emperor, owner. Thunderstorm pet ranking. First place. Calamity Fox, grade. Grade 7 pet, owner. Baiyi. Hidden class ranking. Nun Chubai glanced at it. It was not much different from what he had imagined. The top 10 of the level rankings were all familiar IDs. Other than the 9th-ranked Playboy, who was a new ID, the others were all awesome characters from the previous game. However, the special thing was that this Playboy somehow had no class. The equipment ranking was not very reliable because many equipments were brought in from other games. However, what Chu Bai did not expect was that Broken Glass was actually ranked ahead of Divine Armament Diagram, and there was also Sacred Heart coming in second. The Divine Armament Diagram was the equipment dropped by the final boss of the world. In terms of pets, Chu Bai was the only one who currently had a pet. No one had a hidden class at the moment. The activation of the 4 rankings stunned all the other players. What the F***ck out of the top 3 rankings, Bai Yi is first. Who is this Bai Yi? I get that he's ranked first on the level rankings. After all, he got the first kill on the Divine Emperor Beast. But why does he have a pet? There's no pet map in the starter village, right? And why is his equipment ranked higher than the Divine Armament Diagram? F***ck. Is Bai Yi going to become a god? And who's little cutie? Isn't the Divine Armament Diagram the item dropped by the final boss? Her Sacred Heart is ranked before the Divine Armament Diagram. Feng Ling looked at the various rankings and narrowed his eyes. Bai Yi. F***ck. Why is your equipment ranked higher than my Divine Armament Diagram? F***ck. My Divine Armament Diagram is only ranked 3rd. In a forest in a starter village. The player's ID was Emperor. He held a yellow divine sword and stared at the rankings. Bai Yi, heh. After reading the rankings, Bai Yi returned to the beginner village. He headed straight for the village chief. Chapter 17. Qingqiu Yanma, Jiangyue Qianying. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chu Bai's appearance attracted the attention of the players. Hey, God. Wanna team up? I've got plenty of milk here. A 36D girl approached Chu Bai and winked at him flirtatiously. Great Bai Yi, choose me, choose me. I may be a man, but I can do things too. What's so good about women? Aren't women all the same? Sometimes it's better to try vegetarian food if you're used to meat. Great Bai Yi, can you let me take a look at the Broken Glass? What is this thing that is ranked higher than the Divine Armament Diagram? Chu Bai ignored them all and went straight to the village chief. Not far away, a group of women passed by and saw this scene. Miss, that is Bai Yi. The woman who was addressed as Miss was wearing a veil. Although she was wearing a novice outfit, it was difficult to hide her charm and temptation. When she stood there, countless people around her stole glances at her. Her ID was Qingqiu Yanma. Qingqiu Yanma was also a well-known veteran player. The guild that she founded, Rose Paradise, was a guild that only recruited female players. However, its scale had already reached 10 million and was not much inferior to Feng Ling Dynasty. This person shouldn't be a new player. It's best if we can get to know him. Qingqiu Yanma muttered as she watched Chu Bai leave. However, according to the reactions of the other players, he doesn't seem to like to talk to people. Just now, some girls even threw themselves at him, but he still pushed them away mercilessly. Qingqiu Yanma flashed a beautiful smile. Our Rose Paradise doesn't lack beautiful sisters. Village Chief. Chu Bai found the village chief. Brother Bai Yi, quick. Please, please, please. Seeing that Chu Bai had arrived, the village chief pushed the players aside and brought Chu Bai to the inner room. Brother Bai Yi, is there any news about my wife? The village chief asked anxiously. Chu Bai took out the blood-stained shoe. Seeing the shoe, the village chief shuddered and took it with trembling hands. My wife. His entire body trembled as tears streamed down his face. Chief, my condolences, Chu Bai said. The village chief carefully placed the shoe on the table and wiped his tears as he looked at Chu Bai. This was what I expected, anyway. Thank you, Bai Yi. Chu Bai shook his head. Ding. Congratulations on completing the mission, finding news of the village chief's wife. The village chief then said to Chu Bai, I don't have anything to thank you with. So, I'll write you a letter. After saying that, he sat there and wrote a letter to Chu Bai. All right. Take this to the village drugstore and find the pharmacy owner. She owes me a favor and might be able to give you something good. When the time comes, you must emphasize that I recommended you. She has a bad temper and doesn't like men. If you don't inform her, she might just throw you out or even kill you. Chu Bai took the envelope and asked in confusion, I've been to the pharmacy before. Isn't the boss a man? The real owner of the pharmacy is a woman. That man's name is Wu Shi. He's one of the few men she has a good impression of and he helps her. That's why she kept him as an employee of the pharmacy after she opened it. If she's not around, you can ask for Wu Shi. Alright, thank you, village chief. I'll go now. Please do. Then, Chu Bai left the village chief's courtyard. After he walked out, he bumped into Qingqiu Yanma, who was waiting there. Great Bai Yi. Qingqiu Yanma smiled and extended her hand toward Chu Bai. She was very beautiful. Even though she was wearing a veil, it was difficult to hide her charm. Her noble temperament meant that her identity was not a simple one. Hi. Chu Bai reached out and shook her hand. Ding. Due to Qingqiu Yanma taking the initiative to express her goodwill to you, there will be no punishment from the heavenly lightning during this contact. This was a mechanism to protect women in the game. If a male player took the initiative and deliberately touched a female player's body, then lightning punishment would be sent down. The higher the degree of contact, the more ruthless the punishment. It could even result in death. I don't mean anything else. I just want to get to know the Bai Yi. Can I be your friend? Qingqiu Yanma asked with a smile. Her every move was elegant and noble. She exuded confidence. No, thank you. Chu Bai left after saying that. He knew this Qingqiu Yanma and did not have much interaction with her before. She was just a famous veteran. It was said that her background in reality was also very powerful. Feng Ling was even her admirer. However, Chu Bai knew that this woman was very dangerous. Qingqiu Yanma raised her eyebrows. Miss, that guy is so full of himself. He didn't even consider your offer. The girl beside her looked unhappy. Qingqiu Yanma was unfazed. He's an expert. Isn't it expected for him to look down on me? When Chu Bai arrived at the entrance of the pharmacy, a female player happened to walk out. Jiangyue Qianying was her ID. She was not wearing a veil, revealing her peerless appearance. Chu Bai was shocked. This starter village of 77,777 was really filled with crouching tigers and hidden dragons. Beautiful women popped up one after another. This woman's temperament was somewhat similar to Qingqiu Yanma's, but there was a hint of coldness between her eyes, which diminished some of her nobility. She looked to be about 20.4 or 20.5 years old. Her appearance could be said to be top-tier. She was tall and slender, about 1.7 meters tall. The starter village could not contain the explosiveness of her figure. Her slender waist and long fair legs were exposed and could make one's imagination run wild. Jiangyue Qianying was stunned when she saw Chu Bai. Bai Yi. She was a little excited. Then, she extended her hand to Chu Bai and said, "Hello, I'm Jiangyue Qianying. I've been looking for you. What's the matter?" Chu Bai asked. She said, "I heard that you got the first kill of a bronze boss. I just wanted to ask, are you selling bronze boss equipment? I can offer a high price for it." Although Chu Bai did not think much of it, the truth was that a bronze equipment in the early stages was already quite insane. It could attract countless players to fight over it. On the first day of the game, perhaps only 1 out of 100,000 players had a bronze weapon. The attribute already stood out. Yes, how much are you offering? Can I see the attributes? Chu Bai shared the attributes of Wolf King armor with her. The attributes are quite good. The HP bonus is almost comparable to my basic HP. How about 100,000? At this time, a level 5 bronze weapon was not cheap. After all, how many players could afford 100,000 yuan? Moreover, equipment of this level depreciated very quickly. Alright, shall we trade now? Okay. Then, Chu Bai and Jiangyue Qianying made the deal face to face. Chu Bai had an extra 1,000 gold coins. Chu Bai was indeed short of money. He did not lack money in the past, but in the world, he spent almost all his energy and money inside the game. He did not have much money in reality and could only buy a fixed house. Unfortunately, he died. Then, everything was gone. Thank you. Jiangyue Qianying felt sorry for Chu Bai. You're welcome. I didn't need it anyway. Then, Chu Bai walked toward the pharmacy. Bai Yi. Jiangyue Qianying called out to Chu Bai. Yes. Is there anything else? She smiled and asked, can I add you as a friend? If you have any equipment that you don't need, you can contact me anytime. Chu Bai thought for a moment, then nodded. Alright. Jiangyue Qianying was delighted. Ding. Player, Jiangyue Qianying, requests to add you as a friend. Do you accept? Agreed. Then, the two of them became good friends. I won't disturb you anymore. Please, go ahead. Yeah. Chu Bai followed her into the pharmacy. You. The employee, Wu Shi, was unhappy when he saw Chu Bai. Cough, cough. Chu Bai touched the tip of his nose and coughed dryly. I'm sorry about what happened before. I was recommended by the village chief to look for your boss. Is she here? You were recommended by the village chief. He took Chu Bai's letter and glanced at it. Alright, the boss is in the inner room. I'll help you inform her. Then, he walked in and quickly came back out. The boss invites you in. Thanks a lot. Chu Bai walked into the inner room. This pharmacy was much bigger than he had imagined. The inner room was a living room. There was a woman sitting there, reading a book and drinking tea. Chu Bai looked over and could not help but be stunned. She was so beautiful. Chapter 18. The hidden big shot of the starter village. Huang Xian, you are listening at novelfull.audio. Her long hair was draped over her shoulders, and her exquisite facial features made one's heart beat faster. However, between her shapely eyebrows, there was a cold expression that could make one's heart stop. Her dark and cold eyes were like the morning stars, clear and bright. Her clothes were not ordinary. She was wearing a white and gold robe. At this moment, she was leaning in a chair with her legs crossed and a book in one hand. Her bearing was noble and gorgeous. It was not something that anyone in this village could possess. He cast scan. Huang Xin. Level, grade, health points. Description. She appeared in Starter Village 77,777 15 years ago. At that time, she was seriously injured and was accidentally discovered by the village chief, Wu Shi, and a few others who saved her. From then on, she stayed in the village. Her identity is mysterious, and the village has heard no mention of it. However, she regularly brings out treasures that would surprise everyone in the village. Chu Bai. A hidden big shot in the starter village. Her beautiful eyes looked at Chu Bai as her red lips parted slightly. The village chief recommended you. Chu Bai nodded and handed the letter over. Huang Xian took the letter and looked at it. The meaning of the letter was quite clear. The village chief probably owed Chu Bai a huge favor, and he had no way to repay it. So, he hoped that Huang Xian could repay it for him. Since he asked me to, I'll spare him some face. She considered for a moment and took out 2 leaves. Take this. Chu Bai took it. Leaf of Life. Grade. None, a leaf dropped from the divine tree of life, containing powerful vitality. Effect. After use, HP permanently plus 100, can be used up to 5 times. Chu Bai. Damn. It was a tool that could permanently increase attributes. This kind of item that permanently increased attributes was extremely rare. Even the leaves of an amazing existence like the divine tree could only add 100 HP for each leaf. With this permanent increase of 200 HP, taking the village chief's mission was not a waste of effort. Thanks a lot, Chu Bai said. You're welcome, Huang Xian replied. Then she pointed to the inner room and said, I don't sell the things inside. But since you were recommended by the village chief, go in and take a look. If there's anything you like and can afford, I'll sell it to you. After saying that, Huang Xian continued reading. Chu Bai nodded and walked in. There were a few wooden shelves inside the room with some things on them. In addition, there was some equipment hanging on the wall. Chu Bai casually glanced at them. Super HP Potion. Immediately recovers 500 HP and 100 HP per second. Lasts for 10 seconds. Cooldown. 5 seconds. Price. 10 gold coins. Super Mana Recovery Potion. Immediately restores 500 mana points and 100 mana points per second. Lasts for 10 seconds. Cooldown. 5 seconds. Price. 10 gold coins. Inferno Triple / Skill Book. After using it, you can obtain the advanced skill, Inferno Triple / Price. 1000 gold coins. Leaf of Life. Grade. None. A leaf dropped from the divine tree of life. It contains powerful vitality. Effect. After use, HP will permanently increase by 100. Can be used up to 5 times. Price. 1000 gold coins. Flower of Strength. Grade. None, a magical flower. Effect. After use, strength permanently plus 10. Can be used up to 3 times. Price. 3000 gold coins. Holy Armor. Grade. Demon, usage level. Level 10, usage requirements. Melee class, attributes. Health points plus 1000, defense plus 200, all damage received reduced by 10%, immune to dark and undead attribute attacks. Price. 100,000 gold coins. Skill. Holy Light. Activates Holy Light to block damage. Effect. Absorbs 1800 damage. Holy Light lasts for 10 seconds. Cooldown. 5 minutes. Holy Protection. Receives 60% damage reduction after activation. Lasts for 10 seconds. Cooldown. 30 minutes. Heart-Burning Sword. Grade. Divine Emperor, usage level. 30, usage requirements. Swordsman, attributes. Strength plus 100, attack plus 500. Critical strike rate plus 10%, fire attribute attack deals an additional 50% damage. Price. 8 million gold. Passive skill. Burning Heart. All attacks have a 10% chance of causing double damage. There is also a 5% chance of having a 5-second burn effect, draining 500 HP every second. Active skill. Burning Flame. Release the power of flames to enhance the heart-burning sword. In the next 15 seconds, the damage will increase by 100%. At the same time, you can enjoy the effect of the passive skill, Burning Heart. Cooldown. 30 minutes. Burning Slash. Charges power on the spot for 1.5 seconds. Then, slashes forward with a powerful strike. Damage. 3,000.8000 fixed damage. Range. 10.50 meters. Scales with charging time. Cooldown. 1 hour. Butcher class change scroll. After using it, you can obtain the hidden class, Butcher. Price. 3 million gold coins. Light Knight class change scroll. After using it, you can obtain the hidden class, Light Knight. Price. 8 million gold coins. These things dazzled Chu Bai. He did not expect there to be a class change scroll for a hidden class. There was also a Divine Emperor weapon. If others knew about this place, it would be terrible. However, other than the permanent items, although Chu Bai wanted the other items, he was not in a hurry. He believed that he would not lack powerful equipment in the future. He might even be able to encounter better hidden classes. As for now, Chu Bai did not even consider the high-level equipment that he could not use in the short term. Perhaps other players would be more eager to keep one. For those that could be used in a short period of time, such as the demon equipment, holy armor, the price was 100,000 gold coins, or 10 million yuan. It was indeed considered the market price for such things now. However, Chu Bai would not spend so much money to buy such equipment. Finally, Chu Bai's gaze fell on the topmost jade bottle. Water of Life. Grade. Holy Seal. Legend has it that there is a holy spring called the Spring of Life. A drop of spring water can save a dying person. Effect. After using it, you will be permanently immune to all negative effects. Dizzy, imprison, freeze, burn, silence, movement speed decrease, instant death, etc. Price. 1 billion gold coins. Chu Bai. Holy shit. When he saw the water of life, he was completely stunned. This thing could actually make players immune to all negative effects. Was this an attribute that could really exist? Also, the price was as high as 100 billion. However, Chu Bai knew that even if it was 100 billion, people would definitely buy it. Who on earth is this pharmacy owner? Chu Bai walked out. Anything you want? Huang Xian asked indifferently. Yes, but I can't afford it, Chu Bai said. No hurry. What do you want to buy? The leaf of life, the flower of strength, and the water of life. Hearing Chu Bai's words, she paused slightly, put down the book, and looked at Chu Bai with her beautiful eyes. You don't want the hidden classes and equipment. Compared to what I said, those aren't that important, but the price of the water of life is too high for me. Chu Bai said. Then there's no other way. Chu Bai said, I only have 1,000 gold coins on me. I can buy a leaf of life first. As for the rest, please help me reserve them. Huang Xian said, help me gather a bunch of scorching sun flowers. I'll give you 3 leaf of life and 3 flowers of strength. Ding. You have triggered the mission, collecting scorching sunflower. Mission reward. Leaf of life, *3, flower of strength, *3. Do you accept? These 6 items added up to 600,000 yuan. Accepted. Then, Chu Bai looked at her and said, alright, I'll go now. The scorching sunflower should be in the Flame Valley. It's relatively rare. I couldn't find it last time. You can try your luck, but you have to be careful. The monsters in the Flame Valley are generally more powerful, and there should be even stronger existences. Huang Xian gave him a reminder. Okay. I'll go now. Then, Chu Bai hurried away. Chapter 19. Destroy by Yi. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Huang Xian's words, "There's a stronger existence," were easy for players to understand. There should be a boss there. Chu Bai had to complete this mission for this 600,000 yuan. Ding! You have used Leaf of Life. Health points permanently plus 100. Ding! You have used Leaf of Life. Health points permanently plus 100. After using the 2 leaves of life, Chu Bai's HP reached 980 points. It was pretty crazy to say that a level 8's HP almost exceeded 1000. As for the other players, they only had around 300 HP, unless they leveled up and increased their constitution. The HP they gained just from leveling up was very low. They could only rely on their equipment to support themselves. Chu Bai directly walked toward the Flame Valley. At this moment, Old Dream Tian Yu and Tian Xing were online again. They put on their masks and walked into the starter village with their IDs hidden. There were still many players in the village looking for them, but it was still difficult to find them now. President. They were using their communicators to chat with Feng Ling in the game. Having a good friend was like making a phone call. What happened? Feng Ling asked. F***CK President, that Bai Yi. They told Feng Ling everything they had experienced here. Feng Ling's eyes narrowed. Is that so? I don't care what method you use, but you must kill this Bai Yi. Feng Ling said coldly. President, we want to, but this Bai Yi is ridiculous. He's just a level 5 player, but he can use a skill as if he doesn't have a cooldown. He probably got a top-tier talent in Phoenix's ultimate skill. It's ridiculous. He still has the flame beads too. If we hadn't been chased by players, we could have gathered our members and killed him. However, Tian Xing and I can't even protect ourselves now. I'm afraid. Old Dream Tian Yu said. I'll send someone to give you 2 items that can be brought into the game. If you can't deal with a new player with these 2 items, then you can get out of my sight. Feng Ling said. Yes. Clearly, Feng Ling needed to deal with Bai Yi. Firstly, that guy provoked the Feng Ling dynasty. Secondly, he was dazzling like the sun. He was ranked first on all rankings. Feng Ling had to stomp on him. Moreover, if he was killed, he would drop the broken glass, which was ranked first on the equipment rankings. Chu Bai soon arrived at the Flame Valley. Rather than saying that the place was a valley, it was more like a complex mountain range formed by many valleys. There were all kinds of monsters in the valleys and even on the mountains. The temperature here was generally very high, but it was not unbearable for them. The monsters were essentially fire-elemental. So many people. Chu Bai looked at the large number of players in the Flame Valley and was slightly stunned. Then, he learned that the periphery of the Flame Valley was a farming spot for level 3 and 5 monsters. Now, most players were around level 3, so they naturally wanted to farm monsters of this level. Moreover, there were ordinary bronze monsters here, so there was a chance of dropping bronze equipment. Have you heard? There's a boss in the Flame Valley. Of course, that's why I'm here. There are so many people here. Aside from farming levels, most of them are here for the boss, but it doesn't seem to be in the periphery. There's one in the periphery too. A bronze boss has been killed, but it won't be long before it respawns. I heard from a player that he saw a silver boss by chance when he was farming monsters here. The silver boss went to the depths of the Flame Valley. F***CK. A silver boss. If a silver equipment drops. F***CK. Let's go. Everyone was extremely excited. Silver-grade weapons were awesome in the early stages. Although there were a bunch of high-grade spiritual weapons on the rankings, could there be more than 100 of them in the Sino War Zone? Moreover, those were existences that they had no chance of reaching. There were probably only one or two of them. After weapons, they wanted armor. After having armor, they also wanted combat boots. Silver Boss. Chu Bai muttered to himself. Although there was no first kill for it, Chu Bai was eager to get the Silver Boss EXP. Moreover, he was still using a novice sword. Almost everyone has a novice sword. Even if there were people who brought better weapons from the world, such as the equipment shown on the rankings, many of them could not use it. There was a level requirement. Chu Bai walked into the valley. Look. It's Bai Yi. Let's go. Follow him. We might encounter a boss if we follow him, and we'll have the strength to fight the boss. But even if we do, we can't kill the boss. I mean, what if we somehow steal Bai Ye's boss? Won't we be killed by him? What's there to be afraid of? He probably won't be able to use that awesome skill as effectively as before. Now, it's nothing more than a lightning skill with a 10-meter range. He has to charge up that skill, so it's not invincible. There are so many of us. Let's form a team and go in to take a look. After Old Dream Tian Yu and Tian Xing logged off to collect their equipment, they brought their new things back online. F***CK. With this 10-second stun scroll, let's see if I can't kill him. Old Dream Tian Yu's eyes flashed with viciousness. Forcibly stun him for 10 seconds. No matter how great his skills are, he won't be able to use them. We can easily kill him in 10 seconds. Let's go. Let's go find him. Tian Xing said. Where are the people from the Feng dynasty? I am Old Dream Tian Yu. Old Dream Tian Yu shouted. Many people heard the commotion and came to their side. They might be rushing to kill them and obtain the blood-weeping demon sword, or perhaps they really did not have any ill intentions. It's Old Dream Tian Yu and Tian Xing kill them. How dare you leave the starter village? Are you looking down on us? Attack! Blood-weeping demon sword, here I come. For a moment, many players rushed toward them. Death! Old Dream Tian Yu's eyes narrowed as he took out a scroll and crushed it. In the next moment, a spot dozens of meters ahead turned into a sea of fire. Ah! The players' screams came from within. Seeing this scene, the others swallowed their saliva and revealed looks of fear. You're using the scroll just like that? Tian Xing asked softly. It doesn't matter. The president gave us 2 anyway. Even if he didn't, the 10-second stun scroll is enough to kill Bai Yi. We have to show our might now, Old Dream Tian Yu said. Yeah. After that, Old Dream Tian Yu scanned the surrounding crowd. I've taken you all seriously, right? I want to see who still dares to touch me. I'll kill you. He took out another scroll. The others looked at each other, trembling in fear. Then, Old Dream Tian Yu walked in front of someone and slapped him across the face. F***CK. How dare you chase me in the starter village? F***CK. He took out his novice sword and killed him in a few moves. No one else around dared to attack. Old Dream Tian Yu swept another glance at everyone and said, let's see who still dares to be impudent now. No one dared to move. I'll let bygones be bygones. Now, I just want to kill Bai Yi. Members of the Feng dynasty, follow me. I guarantee that you won't die. Anyone who follows me will be rewarded with 100 gold coins. Many people looked at each other. Boss, I've never chased you. I'm a member of the Feng dynasty. I'll join you. A person walked over. Hall Master, I'll join as well. And me, and me. Old Dream Tian Yu nodded in satisfaction. Come here. I'll give 100 gold coins to each of you. When those people received the money, they looked pleasantly surprised. Anyone else? Old Dream Tian Yu shouted. More and more people gathered here. Good. He nodded in satisfaction. Does anyone know where Bai Yi is? Old Dream Tianyu asked. In the Flame Valley, a player said. Follow me to the Flame Valley and kill him. Let's go. The group headed to the Flame Valley. Chapter 20. Golden Boss, Flaming Lion. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Flame Valley. Chu Bai was fighting a group of monsters with the novice sword in his hand. There were many players following him. They were also fighting monsters. When they saw Chu Bai leave, they slowly followed. Heavenly Lightning Break. Boom! After killing 2 more flame rats, Chu Bai continued to walk forward. Oh my god, is this Bai Ye's skill really not on cooldown? We saw him farming monsters just now, right? I watched him for 10 minutes, and his skill casts almost never stopped, and why isn't his mana dropping either? Isn't this talent too broken? Skills with no cooldown and no mana consumption. Isn't this invincible? Obviously, it's impossible for there to be such a bug-like skill. It's probably because this particular skill has no cooldown and no mana consumption. After all, I didn't see him use other skills limitlessly. In that case, I guess it's balanced. He's only in the early stages, and everyone's skills and equipment will be upgraded later on. His skill is full of flaws, so it's not actually that strong. Everyone discussed animatedly. F***CK. A silver boss. Suddenly, someone discovered a lion that looked like it was on fire under a tree in front of them. No. It's a gold boss. F***CK. A gold boss. Everyone was both terrified and excited. Quick. Someone. There's a level 5 gold boss here. It's only level 5. Quick. The surrounding people gathered together. In an instant, there were 200 to 300 people. Chu Bai also looked at the gold boss. Flaming Lion. Level 5, grade. Gold boss, health points. 12,000, a powerful fire-type monster that lives in the Flame Valley. It has extremely powerful fire-type abilities and destructive melee power. It is very fierce and has very high agility. Skill. Flame Roar. Charges up power on the spot for 1 second, then release a powerful flame roar. It can reach as far as 15 meters and deal damage to struck units every second. There is a 10% chance of having a 5-second burn effect. The flame roar can last for up to 5 seconds. Cooldown. 30 seconds. Berserker. Releases the powerful power of fire in the body, increasing attack power by 100%, movement speed by 100%, but reduces defense by 50%. Lasts for 10 seconds. Cooldown. 3 minutes. Flame Pillar. Detonates an area of 5 meters within a 20-meter radius. Instant skill, instantly raises the flame pillar. Deals damage to the target and has a 10% chance of inflicting a 5-second burn effect. Cooldown. 1 minute. Try, Shadow Berserker. Forcibly lose 10% of your own maximum HP and condenses 3 clones. Each clone has your current attributes and skills. Other than the Try, Shadow Berserker skill, all other skills can also be released. The clones can last for a minute at most. During this period, the main body's defense will be reduced by 50%. Cooldown. 1 hour. Is it that strong? This was the first time Chu Bai had seen the strength of this gold-tier boss in Destiny. The previous Heavenly Demon Cat Emperor was a special case. A level 5 gold boss. The strength of these 4 skills was extremely insane. It was nearly twice as strong as any other game he had played before. 13,000 HP. Do you think we can kill him with just a few hundred of us? Don't worry, he's only level 5. Even if he's a gold boss, his defense won't be too high. With so many people, melee players will distract it, and ranged players will continue to attack. As long as ranged players have enough space to attack, it won't take long for him to die with 13,000 HP. Attack. As for who the final monster belongs to, that will depend on fate. No one could resist the temptation of a level 5 gold boss. It was mainly because there were enough players here. Great Bai Yi, you won't steal our kills, right? Someone asked. They could fight, but they were most afraid of Chu Bai stealing monsters. Chu Bai indifferently said, go ahead and fight. I won't snatch it. But you stole old Dream Tian Yu's kill last time, someone said worriedly. That's because I have a grudge against him. After saying that, Chu Bai climbed onto a tree in the distance and leisurely ate a bun. Brothers, if Bai Yi won't steal, let's go. The player's last bit of worry was gone. Go. Chu Bai sat on a tree branch and watched as the players charged toward the flaming lion. He would not steal, but Chu Bai also knew that these players could not beat this boss. Just based on the 4 skills of this boss, it was not something that hundreds of ordinary players could kill. Unless they had an impressive control-type talent to forcefully stun and imprison, they had no chance. However, this kind of skill would be considered a top-tier talent even if it controlled the target for only a second. If it was only for a second, though, they would still be unable to defeat this boss. Chu Bai could use these people to drain some of the monster's health, or even force out its ultimate. With 13,000 HP, even Chu Bai would not have an easy time with it. Even if he did not have a cooldown for Heavenly Lightning Break, this boss could kill Chu Bai with just 2 hits. Facing a gold boss, Heavenly Lightning Break also needed a full second to accumulate power, so it was not invincible. His conscience. How could a game of life and death need a conscience? One was willing to fight, and the other was willing to suffer. They were willing to fight the gold boss for their own greed, so they had to pay the price. The players' attacks landed on the flaming lion. 13, 0.21, 0.11, missed. The damage was very low. After all, their attack power was not higher than 50. However, it was already not bad for them to deal 10 to 20 damage. If it was a level 10 gold boss, they probably would not be able to break through its defense. However, quantitative change led to qualitative change. With hundreds of players attacking at the same time, even if one person dealt 10 damage per second, it would add up to thousands. Let me do it. I have ice attacks. A player cast a freezing skill on the flaming lion and shot an icicle at it. The flaming lion was instantly frozen on the spot. Attack. Then, their attacks landed on the flaming lion. However, this situation could only last for 2 seconds. Roar, the flaming lion roared. Not far away, flames appeared under the feet of a group of players without warning. Then, a sea of flame instantly erupted. Over a dozen players received over 0.500 damage, but none of them had that much HP. All of them died instantly. Careful. This is an instant cast flame pillar, someone shouted. Then, the flaming lion stood still and attacked. It roared angrily, opened its mouth, and spat out flames from its mouth. As it sprayed the flaming lion could even move its head to let the flames change trajectory. Run! Run! Everyone was shocked. With just this skill, dozens of players were killed in 5 seconds. Even though they were already prepared, their reaction time and speed were simply unable to dodge this skill. The flaming lion roared and pounced on the crowd. When the flaming lion leaped, the ranged players had already lost the terrain advantage to deal damage. Next was the flaming lion's massacre. The players fled in all directions. If these few hundred people were an orderly and organized team, they could have dealt with this level 5 gold boss. Great Bai Yi, save me. Great Bai Yi, save me. Save me, Great Bai Yi. I've already died once. I don't want to die. Boo-hoo, everyone cried out. Chu Bai accumulated a heavenly lightning break from the tree. Boom, then, Chu Bai directly smashed the attack down. 801. A huge damage number appeared on the flaming lion's body. Attack power. 142, heavenly lightning break strikes the center, dealing 3 times the damage. Then, the damage of the strength gem doubled it. After deducting the damage from defense, the attack landed. However, although Chu Bai's damage was so high that it looked like he could kill the flaming lion in less than 20 heavenly lightning breaks, it was definitely not that simple. Firstly, the flaming lion was very fast. It could easily escape the 10-meter radius of the lightning. Secondly, heavenly lightning break needed 1 second to accumulate power. This accumulation time was not invincible. This was a good opportunity for the flaming lion to instantly kill Chu Bai. Thirdly, the flaming lion's attack power was very high, and it was very difficult for Chu Bai to dodge its skills. However, seeing the damage this boss dealt to other players, Chu Bai still had a chance of not being instantly killed. Everyone dispersed, and Chu Bai faced the flaming lion. Down by 4000 HP, alright. Then, Chu Bai willed into effect. Lil Xuer. With a flash of light, Lil Xuer appeared beside Chu Bai. Go to a safe place. Woo, Lil Xuer cried out and jumped onto a tree. Whoosh, Chu Bai held the novice sword and rushed over. He could use a flame bead, but there was no need. Chu Bai arched his neck.